me.
Say, I said that what harm hath happened unto me, man. Read on.
For the Lord is long suffering.
For the Lord is long suffering, man. Read on.
He will in no wise let thee go.
He's not gonna forget about that stuff you doing, man. That pride you coming with, man. Read on.
Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Hey, don't be without fear to add sin unto sin, man. Read on.
And say not, his mercy is great.
His what?
His mercy is great.
His what?
His mercy is grace.
And what?
He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
So don't say, look, the Lord is ever merciful. I'm under grace. I can do what I want to do right now, man. Don't worry about me. We don't got to keep the law. Don't say that, man.
Come.
You gonna get destroyed, man.
Come.
Read.
For mercy and wrath come from him.
Hey, he said mercy and wrath come from him, man.
And his indignation resteth upon sinners.
And his indignation, man, resteth upon sinners, man. So the Lord not dealing with, oh, we under grace, we don't got to keep the law no more, everything all fine and dandy, man. The Lord not dealing with that, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, you either going to keep the commandments and live, or you going to be a sinner and get put to death.
That's right.
What's going on, sister? How you doing, all right?
My beautiful king.
You said what?
My king.
That's right, that's
My
right.
strong king.
We here for you, miss.
Right, how
We here for you.
So, what's your nationality? Yes, ma'am.
Cherokee.
Hey, all praises. All praise to the Most High. All praise for the Most High. Cherokee, India. Okay. We got Gad in the building. All praise to the Most High. Did you know that you was a chosen woman of the Most High God?
Yes.
Did you know that you was God's chosen people?
I already know.
Hey, that's why we
You know what? That's why I read my history.
That's why we up here.
Yes.
Real quick. Give me
You
5
see
minutes.
this? This is why I tell y'all need to know your history.
That's right.
That's right.
Your history.
That's right.
All that other taking all that, that's not history. This is history.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's history. That's why Grandma be telling y'all, learn your history, learn your background.
That's right.
Learn
That's
your
right.
Kings and queens.
That's right.
That's right.
God. That's right. All praise to the Most High.
Yeah.
Right? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Sister on fire. She need to hear that. Yeah. All praises.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people
So the Lord called us a holy people. He talking to the Israelites right now. Read on.
unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
He chose us. Read on.
to be a special people
Be a special people
unto himself
unto himself.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God said there's literally a people on the earth who are above all the rest of the people on the earth. And you see it in everything that we do. Sports, cooking, cleaning, hey, singing, fashion, the way we look. Right?
Right.
We the salt of the earth, like it tell you in the book of Matthew. Right? We the salt of the earth, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these curses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because these is not good. This is not good stuff.
Right.
These are curses. You know?
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Now, are you familiar with the Bible? Do you know who Moses is speaking to right now? If you don't, it's okay.
I'm not going to tell no story.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's why we up here. That's why we up here.
Adam and Eve.
Oh, come, bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Right, so Moses is speaking to the Israelites right now. Right? Now read that.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
What people cursed in the cities right now? Who living in the slums, the ghettos, right, on welfare, Section 8, food stamps? Hey, the Indians, the Native Americans, they came here to y'all land and pushed y'all westward all the way up. Until y'all now, like, I think it's like, y'all make up like 8% of the land now.
Right. This is their land.
Yeah, and this is y'all land.
On our land.
Yeah.
Our ancestors' land.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You know?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Right? Cursed shall we be in the fields, man. Right? He was
Right
cursed in
there.
the fields. Right?
See, my daddy was a full-blood Cherokee.
And all praise to the Most High.
This is our mind. That's why I tell you, you gotta learn your history.
That's right.
So we've been, excuse me,
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
good.
lied all through time. Like a white man, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Nah, hey, that's right.
We're not gonna sugarcoat.
Somebody give me Job chapter 9 and 24. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got it right here. You said Job?
Yep, 9 and 24.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
What the Lord said?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who run the earth? The so-called white man.
That's right.
Right? He the one that got the government.
See what you hear what he's saying?
Hey, he governed the whole earth, man.
Yeah.
You know?
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. When did Jesus become a so-called white man? When the scriptures say that he is of a dark-skinned complexion. Somebody give me Revelation.
I got it right here.
Come on, hold on, finish that verse though.
If not, where and who is he?
Hey, so the Most High God said, if it's not the so-called white man, then where and who is he? He said, if not, then where and who is he? Meaning, look, so-called white man is not the damn devil that the Bible speak of. That somebody put me in the direction of who it is. All he do on the earth is rape, rob, murder, steal, kill, pillage, and remove, destroy. That's literally all he do, man.
That's right.
He make the damn waters unclean.
Right.
He make animals go extinct, man.
That's right.
He mess up the damn ozone layer,
There
man.
you
All
go.
he do is destroy,
There you
man.
go. There you go.
Chemtrails, the air we breathe in, not even pure air, man. Right, our forefathers didn't have to deal with this back in the days, man. Back in the ancient times, they didn't have to deal with polluted air, global warming, GMOs. The food we eat, not even real food. The fruit that we eat are supposed to have seeds in it. 9 times out of 10, when you buying fruit, they don't have seeds in them. Why? Because it's a GMO, man. These oranges that people be eating, man. These grapes. Hey, supposed to have seeds in those things, man. Right? You know, give me 54. Actually,
You want that Revelation?
He shall lend to thee. You shall not lend to him.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Then he sent it and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
right, so John seen the Messiah. Right? He seen the revelation of him, a vision. Read on.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And in the midst,
You ever seen brass before? This is brass.
Okay.
That's what brass is. You see the complexion and how similar it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's brass.
I have to back up a little bit.
Back up.
Right? It's all good. And the point is, he was a brown-skinned man. Right? We don't?
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned,
As if they what?
as if they burned in a furnace.
So he was a dark-skinned man. If you burn anything, it's gonna get darker. He was of a dark-skinned complexion. So why in the hell do they pay him as being a so-called white man?
That's their belief, not ours.
Said what?
That's their belief. That's not our belief.
Right,
That's right.
They
That's
believe
their
in that.
belief.
Right?
That's
We
right.
don't believe in that. That's right. That's why it got devil horns up here, man.
That's right.
This is a false image. This is a false image.
Got another preset.
Right? Hold on real quick. Bring this out. Tony. God, wait, bring this out first.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3, and verse 48.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likenesses of their images.
Read that again.
And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likenesses of their images.
So they laid open the book of the law, this Bible, and they painted their images. Exactly. That's why we can't identify with the scriptures.
There you go.
That's right.
Right? Somebody give me Job 30 and 30. Right? No, you keep that. Bring this out real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 20.
Bring it out!
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly.
Jump to 22.
Salaki. Deuteronomy 28 and 22.
You know?
The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption,
With the consumption,
and with a fever,
and with the fever,
and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning.
with the inflammation and extreme burning, sickness. When the so-called white man first came to this land, a lot of people think that it was a lot of killing going on, which it was. It was a lot of killing. But they also brought over here smallpox, all those other different type of diseases that did what to y'all? It completely wiped out a lot of the Native Americans.
There you go.
Right? A lot of people don't know that, but that's prophesied in the scriptures. You know?
And with the sword,
And with the what?
and with the sword.
So not only did they kill y'all with diseases and plagues that they brought over here, because they filthy and dirty, but they also killed y'all with the sword, man. Weapons.
And
Read on.
and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
Straight like that. And that's exactly what the so-called white man did when he came over here, man. Right? Yeah, bring it out.
This is the book of Job, verse 30, chapter 30. Bring it out! My skin is black.
What Job say?
My skin is black
Read.
upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
Right, so Job was a black man, a so-called black man, because that wasn't his nationality, right? But his skin color, right? He's a dark-skinned man, also, right? Give me Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read out.
I am black,
What did he say?
I am black.
Read.
but comely.
Meaning handsome. That's what handsome or beautiful. That's what comely means. So Solomon called himself a handsome black man. That's in the Bible. You good?
Now, can I ask you one? Can I take a picture out? Because
yes, ma'am.
the reason why I asked that, my niece just passed away. So,
Yeah, take a flight.
okay. Hold this thing.
We out here every Saturday.
Because you know what? I will be back next Sunday to listen to y'all. Y'all said Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday? Okay. Because I think that's what my son belongs to. Y'all know. Because he don't, my son, because he has the same, yes. Yes, right man. Yeah, because he's deep into it. Yeah.
She already know what's up. Hey, Most High willing, hey, her son continue watering the sea. All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
Bring it up, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read out.
Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the
You want to
nation,
hear this part? Okay.
which ye shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great who have God so nigh unto them?
Right, so what nation is like the nation of Israel, man? Right? What nation is like the nation of Israel? Not one, man. You know?
As the Lord our God
The Lord our God
is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great? Have the statutes and judgments so righteous is all this law, which I set before you this day.
All the nation is strong, right? So all the nation is righteous like this. So you a princess, you an Israelite, all right? And your son, born like you know what's going on.
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High. You gotta keep these laws, keep the commandments. Come back to our Father, the Most High. Understand what's going on in these last days, because this world is coming to an end real soon. This world is coming to an end. It's not the time to then be dabbling in whatever people want to dabble in.
That's right.
It's not the time for that.
I got one in my pocket.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
That's right.
That's right. All right, Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Y'all stay safe out here. Yes, ma'am. All praise.
You got the fringes
on, okay?
Yes.
All praise. That's beautiful. That's beautiful to see.
He's deep in it.
That's beautiful to see.
That's what Uncle Damon said.
You gotta tell him to come out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I will let him know.
He congregate. You know who he congregate with?
Yeah.
Do he go meet somewhere every Saturday? Okay. But yeah, our contact information on there.
We got a contact email on that flyer.
Okay. Thank you very much. You have a blessed day.
All praise Shalom.
What's going on, brothers? Come talk to us real quick. Give us 5 minutes, brother. Come on, brother. You already started, brother. Come on, brother. Be a leader, brother. Y'all Israelites, man. Y'all gotta repent. Come back to these laws, take the commandments, and y'all gonna have to eat a missile.
That's right.
What's going on? What's going on?
Shalom.
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 Shalom,
So, King, I'm trying to get y'all information, man.
Hey, you got the flyer.
Hey, baby, I'm gonna hit you back.
All praise to the Most High.
Yeah, I took my daughter and her boyfriend out to Baltimore, Maryland, man. Those brothers, man.
Naquan, WFI?
Yeah.
God, hey, all praise to the Most High.
Her and her boyfriend out there about 3 months ago.
All praise.
Got them in the truth, and now I'm trying to get edified.
Hey, that's why we here. That's right. Hey, all praise. Hey, all praise to the Most High, man. Call like Yahweh Shimmy, I was sorry.
That's right. That's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
I believe in waking up all over the world, man.
That's right.
That's right, man. All praise. Yeah, there's some good brothers out there in Baltimore. Real good brothers out there in Baltimore.
And y'all good brothers. I ain't even met y'all yet, but I can get you.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. Hey, that's great itself.
I got your information on here.
Most definitely.
It's on the bottom right here.
Contact information on there.
Yeah, this is contact.
Our YouTube page is right here. Our email. Contact us if you got any questions.
Yeah.
I got a minute for the Bible?
That's our email right here.
I got a minute for the Bible?
What's going on, King? How y'all feeling?
Do we got with Bible? What you gonna put that on YouTube?
You got a minute for the Bible?
Minute?
A minute. From 4 o'clock to whenever.
Amendment? Do I know one?
No, we said, do y'all believe in the Bible? All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. We out here for y'all, man. Right.
What's going on?
I'm with it.
What's going on? Get you some fringes, brother.
I got it.
You want another story behind this? We on good vibes right now.
But I got it real for real.
Hey, we got brothers that go deal with us. We got brothers and sisters that do that.
That's the devil. That ain't Jesus. That's the devil.
All praise. All praise.
Right up.
Hey, but the brother keeping the commandments.
That's right.
All praise. That's beautiful though, man.
Where do I say that? What chapter? I'll bring it
All
up.
praise to the Most High.
You can still come me down. I got to get my friends.
What chapter do it say about his skin complexion type? You know?
What on first? What's your nationality?
African American.
African American. You know that was the last name of 2 white men? The word Africa comes from a man named Leo Scipio Africanus. right? He conquered the land of Africa, which originally was named Ham, and then he named it after himself. That's why that land over there is called Africa right now. The name Amerigo comes from an Italian man named Amerigo Vespucci. He mapped out the land of America, and then they named it after him. So when people call themselves African American, they really calling their nationality the last name of 2 white men. And it was just invented in the 1980s. So you will have people who older than their nationality. You said what?
What should I identify?
That's why we out here, King. Somebody give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Read out!
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, brother, all these curses, you know,
shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city. Cursed shall I be in the city. What people cursed in the cities? Who living in the slums, in the ghettos, on food stamps, Section 8, welfare checks? What people are living in the lowest conditions no matter where you go in the earth? Us. That's right.
That's right.
You know? And cursed shall thou be in the field. Hey, cursed shall I be in the field. Who was cursed in the fields, brother? That's a fact. Right? Jump down to verse 54.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Read it out.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
What that sound like? His eye shall be evil towards his brother. Right?
What's going on?
Black on black crime. Right?
That's right.
We look at each other, we bug each other, man. We hate each other, we treat our, and then we the same people. We the same people. But all we want to do is hate our brother, cuss our brothers out, fight our brothers, shoot our brothers, kill our brothers over damn street signs and colors that ain't even ours. Right? You know?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom, you know?
And toward the remnant of his children.
And toward the remnant of his children. What people known for leaving their kids?
Say it again.
What people known for leaving their kids?
Like leaving the money? Like
Nah, leaving their kids. They don't take care of their kids. What people known for doing that? Our people, man. Right? Hey, it is. I mean, it's sad, but it is what it is, man. A lot of our people, they grew up without a father in the household, man. Why? Because they either left them, they didn't want to take care of them, they in jail, or they dead. Straight like that, right? Read on. That's what the Bible gonna prophesy. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave, man. Right? And that was gonna come upon a curse upon a specific group of people. Read 46.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
Read out.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Now, how do you know that you at McDonald's?
sign.
Exactly.
That's
sign.
right.
So it got brown, it got yellow arches, golden arches on there, and it say McDonald's. Right? That's the same way these curses are. Right? These curses is 42, and we ain't gonna read all 42. We're just gonna get a couple. But all 42 of these curses are signs for us to be able to know who we are as a people, right? They signs to let, that's going to basically trickle down to groups of people, right? And if we fit these curses, whoever fit these curses, they're the ones that are the chosen people of God, right? The so-called white man can't fit all these curses, right? The so-called Asian man can't fit all these curses, right? These other nations can't fit these curses. The Arabian man can't fit these curses, right?
You got any like papers
Yeah.
and like things that I can read, you know?
What's that?
In my Bible?
That's right.
There's YouTube channels on there.
And there's YouTube channels on there.
That's right.
Right? Real quick, bring out 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right? What does the word Egypt mean? Do you know? I got it right here. It means bondage and slavery. It's going to tell you that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Out of the land of Egypt,
out of the house of bondage.
right? Out of the house of bondage. Bondage is slavery, captivity, being held against your will. Right? Go back to this.
This is the book of
Deuteronomy. Context.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So bring you into bondage and slavery. How did we get over here into America? What mode of transportation? That's right, ships, right? Read.
Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
That was in the Bible, prophesied 3,000 years before it happened. About our people. Everybody can't fit that prophecy. Everybody didn't go into slavery on slave ships.
That's right.
The so-called white man didn't go into slavery on slave ships. The so-called East Indian man didn't go into slavery on slave ships. Right? No?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right? We never seen our homeland as a nation of people again, you know?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To our enemies.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall redeem us out of this captivity. Real quick, read that. No enemy. I mean your enemies again. I want to ask y'all a question.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who was we sold to when we got off the ships? What did God just call them?
Enemy.
That's right.
That's
What
right.
the Bible said, not me. Right? The Bible, the Most High God said that, man. Right? So, read Deuteronomy 29.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Read it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So who was Moses speaking to? That's right. Now, if he was speaking to the children of Israel, right? Give me 47.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter, verse 47? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So because we didn't want to serve the Lord and keep his commandments, he making us serve our enemies. Exactly what we doing in today's society. Whether we like it, believe it, or understand it or not, we work for the so-called white man. Everything that we do, every piece of money that we spend on everything fuels his economy, not ours. Right? That's because it's a curse. We don't have a choice. Right? You know? You said what, sister?
Why do we have the curse on us?
Why do we have the curse on us? Somebody give me Baruch chapter 2. I can read that. Yeah, I want that too though. Give me Baruch chapter 2, verse 2. I'll read that again. It's gonna tell you why.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
Because we don't serve the Lord God. You know?
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So he made us serve our enemies because we don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. How many commandments is it?
10.
That's a lot. It's 613 commandments.
That's right.
Christianity try to tell our people that it's only 10 commandments. Right? We gonna get y'all some too that's not in the 10 commandments that the Lord said that we had to keep in the Bible. Hold on, real quick. Hey, Brother Roger, can you give him my number? Bring that out.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 2. To bring upon the great plagues such as never happening under the whole heaven.
Right? So stuff happened to us, our people, that ain't never happened to nobody else.
That's right.
People try to say, well, what about the Jewish man? He went into the damn Holocaust and all that. Man, that don't amount to the atrocities that happen to our people, man. Right, Ridor?
As it came to pass in Jerusalem, according to the things that were written in the law of Moses.
What we just was reading, Ridor?
That man should eat the flesh of his
Drop down
own.
to the next verse. Yeah.
Moreover, he hath delivered them to be in subjection to all the kingdom.
He had delivered us to be unto subjection to all these other nations, whether we like it or understand it or believe it or not. We under all these other nations because we don't want to serve the Lord. Where really we greater than all these other nations upon the earth. Like it tell you in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
I got that right here.
Bring that out in a minute. Keep reading on.
That are round about us to be a reproach
To be a reproach
and desolation among all the people around about.
You know?
where the Lord has scattered them.
You know?
Thus we were cast down and not exalted because we have sinned.
Because we what?
We have sinned.
Because we what?
We have sinned.
Because we sinned. Right? So we were cast down instead of being exalted, right, from our higher state that we were once at. Right. Because we sinned against the Most High God. We don't?
Against the Lord, our God.
Against the Lord, our God. We don't?
And have not been obedient.
And what?
Have not been obedient.
We haven't been obedient. Right? We don't?
Unto his voice.
Unto his voice. Right? That's why these things that's happening to us, that's why these curses, like you asked, sister, happen to us. Because we weren't obedient to the Most High God. Right? We going into all these other doctrines and philosophies like Christianity telling us that, look, there's only 10 commandments when in the Bible it's 613 of them. That's right. Right? In the Bible it tell you that you got to have a beard on your face, but they don't tell you that in church. Right? How do you tell the difference? Get that precept from Leviticus 19. I got it right here. Bring it out.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 27.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
So you can't make yourself bald. Like you can't be like Michael Jordan and damn Tyrese.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
So you can't shave your beard off. Right? We always say, I got you. When we always say this, when you want a corporate job, what's the first thing they make you do? You gotta cut your beard off. They want you to be babyface. Why? Because they don't want us to be masculine. They don't want us to be men. They fear that. How do you tell the difference between a female lion and a male lion? The mane. That's right. The mane. That's how you tell the difference. It's the same thing for our people, man. They don't want us to be masculine. That's a commandment. But they not telling you that in the Christianity church. Right? We don't.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 28.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
Right? We don't do that. That's kind of like a so-called white man custom where they be cutting themselves, that emo, all that emo stuff like that. So we don't really do that stuff, but we don't.
Nor print any marks upon you.
Nor what?
Nor print any marks upon you.
Nor print any marks upon you. Read.
I am the Lord.
Right? He's the Most High God. So we can't get tattoos. Right? That's a commandment. Right? They don't really tell you that in the Christianity church, man. Right? Bring it up. Hold on. Let me bring that up.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6. This answers your question. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto God.
Right?
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God.
Right? So we forgot the Most High's ways, man, at the end of the day. And we moved him to wrath because we wanted to be like the other nations. The Most High never said nothing about Christianity. The word Christianity is literally not in the Bible. That's right.
That's right.
Yet everybody conforms to Christianity. But it's not in the Bible. Right? The Lord never said anything about religion, man. Right? It's a way of life. It don't got nothing to do with religion. Right? Religion is man-made. Right? Now, come on, read 29 again. Because we read the curses to you earlier, right? And who this happened to, and you said, for most of them that for all of them that we said, hey, it's our people, right? So who is Moses speaking to? He's speaking to us. What did he call us?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
To make with the children of Israel. So he's speaking to the Israelites right now. Right? But he said all these things is going to happen to Israel. But they happen to who? Us. So what would that make us? That's right. So
that's right.
Children of Israel. We God's chosen people. Bring that up. This is 7 and 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Right? The Most High chose you, brother, and you too, sister.
To be a special people.
Y'all don't mind me asking real quick. I should have asked it before. Is your father so-called African American? Yours too? Right? So y'all be Israelites from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's right.
According to the Bible, according to the Most High God. Y'all nationality, y'all God-given nationality is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Right? That's who y'all are. That's y'all God-given nationality. Y'all not black, y'all not niggas, y'all not bees, y'all not African American. Right? And we not Africans either, man. That's a wrong misconception. That's not true. Hold on, start from the top again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, Slakia. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people.
The word holy means to be separate. We don't act like the other nations. We got our own swag, our own way of doing things. We don't look like them, talk like them. We got our own salt, man. Right, we don't?
Unto the Lord thy God.
To the Most High God, read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
He chose y'all
to be a special people
to be a special people
unto himself.
unto himself. Now, do y'all believe in equality? Do y'all believe that we're all equal with all the other races? Right? How so?
We get judged off instinct.
You said we get judged off of instinct? Well, yeah. But I'm talking about on the, that's you right. To you right. But on the matter of like as human beings, you think we all equal as a race of people? Read that.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
Hey, the Most High God don't think we equal either. He said that we above all people. What?
That are upon the face of the earth.
Everybody that's on the face of the earth, they can't touch us in nothing that we do. And
That's
you can see
right.
that, right? We look better than them, right? We better than them at everything that we do, right? Sports, football, basketball, we cook better than them. We sing and dance and rap, whatever it come down to, we do better than all the other nations.
That's right.
Right? Why? Because we God's chosen people.
That's right.
And we above all people upon the face of the earth, and that's in the Holy Bible. Christianity churches is not bringing these scriptures out.
That's right.
Have y'all ever heard these before? That's because they speaking and teaching false doctrines, right? Right? And we believe in we believe in God and we believe in Jesus, right? But we do it in sincerity and in truth. Somebody give me Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. Come. Bring it up.
This is the book of...
Hold on. The book of Romans. Yeah, 10 and 2.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 2.
This is Christianity for you.
For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God.
So they have a zeal of God, right? They want to serve the Most High. They want to serve God, you know?
But not according to knowledge.
What the Lord say?
But not according to knowledge.
But they don't have it according to knowledge. They want to serve God. That's why they go to church every Sunday. They go in the pulpit. They talk. They do it. They dance. They do all the clapping. They jumping over pews and everything. But it's not according to knowledge. They don't understand that you got to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. Read the scriptures. Know that you're an Israelite. Damn 20 years, man, and not know that they are Israelite. Not know that they God's chosen people. Right?
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. Like I tell you in Deuteronomy 6 and 25, read.
And going about to establish their own righteousness.
They going about and they trying to establish their own righteousness. They like, yeah, I know the Bible say this, but I'm going to say this, and I'm going to do this instead. I know the Bible say that we can't eat pork, but I'm going to go and eat it anyways. I'm going to just pray over it. That's off as hell, man. Right, we don't?
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God.
They didn't submit themselves to the righteousness of the Most High God, man. All right, let's get some commandments for the brothers and sisters real quick before y'all.
You got the 11.
I got friends. Nah, bring that one up.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37.
Right, because this is a commandment that's not in the 10 Commandments. And real quick point. Christians tell the people that it's 10 Commandments, but they don't even follow the 10 Commandments.
Right.
Did you know, what was today? Saturday, right? Today was Saturday, right? Shalom, King.
Shalom.
Shalom. I got that precept right here.
What? So today was Saturday, right? Do you know what Saturday is according to the Bible? I got you. Right? It's the Sabbath day, right? The Sabbath day, you're not supposed to do no buying or selling on that day.
Come on, bring it out.
Right? It's a holy day of rest. Right? And that's what the scripture is going to tell you. Bring it up.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
And
Bring it out.
Christianity not keeping this law, even though it's in the 10 Commandments too.
Remember the Sabbath day
The Lord said, remember the Sabbath day.
to keep it holy.
Keep it holy.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So you got 6 days to do whatever you got to do right throughout the week. You got the Lord gave you 6 days to whatever you need to handle, whatever you got to do, whatever you got to get ready. Hey, do that in the next 6 days. Read on.
But the seventh day
But the seventh day
is the Sabbath
is
day.
the Sabbath day. The seventh day, the seventh day is not Sunday, right? Y'all got your phone on y'all real quick. Go to your calendar and tell me what's at the end of the week.
Saturday.
Saturday. What's at the beginning of the week?
Thursday.
Man, what calendar you looking at? she said Thursday.
I'm looking at the end of the one and the beginning of the one.
Right, but the point is, the beginning of the week is Sunday. That's the first day of the week. Right? The end of the week, the seventh day of the week, is Saturday. Right? The scriptures even tell you that also. That's why the Lord said the seventh day. Right? You know?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
It's the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, you know?
In it thou shalt not do any work.
You can't do no work. Don't wash the dishes. Don't clean up the crib. Right? Don't be vacuuming. Right? Don't go out for a jog. Don't go work out. Don't go hoop. You feel me? Hey, just chill out. The Most High literally gave our people a day to where we can just chill, man. Feel me? Sip on some wine a little bit. Feel me? Chill. We chill, man. Right? We don't.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Meaning nobody can do work. If you're an Israelite. Right? Nobody can do work, man. Right? Because the Most High God says so. And Christianity, like I said, they not keeping that law. They not keeping that commandment. And they tell the people that they got to keep the 10 Commandments, but they don't even keep it. Right? They hypocrites, man.
That's right.
It's madness. Bring it up.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Right? Speak unto our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
And bid them that they make themselves fringes.
That they make them fringes.
In the borders of their garments.
In the borders of their garment.
Throughout their generations.
Forever.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue. That's why you see all the brothers up here with fringes on. We not trying to make a fashion statement, right? Nah, we doing this because it's a commandment. You see the brothers, they all got them on. And you can style it out. You can get down. Brother got white fringes. Brother got black fringes. I got gold. You feel me? You can do your thing. Brothers be having red fringes, man. Right? So this is a commandment though from the Most High God. You know?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments.
And do what?
And remember all the commandments.
That's why we wear it. We don't wear it for no reason, just because it's just something to wear. No, we wear it to remember the commandments. Right? So if we going somewhere and we order it, I'm getting ready to order damn shrimp. And I look down at my friend, I'm like, I can't eat shrimp, man. The Most I said, I can't do that. Right? So it's to help you remember the commandments. Right? We don't.
And do them.
And do them. Straight like that.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
Straight like that. Bring it up.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
You know what swan is? I know what swan is. Pork? That's right, pork. You know?
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
You don't chew the cud. That means that when it says it doesn't chew the cud, pigs don't properly digest their food. When they eat, it stays in there, and pigs don't sweat. So all the toxins that are in the pig's body from what it just ate, and they'll eat a dead body. They'll eat anything. They'll literally do the head of their business, then turn around and eat it. Right? And it doesn't go anywhere. It stays within them. All those toxins and sweat and everything, it all stays inside the pig. Read.
cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
The Lord said he's unclean to you.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Can't eat pig, can't eat pork, can't eat sausage, can't eat bacon, ham, bologna, ribs, right?
Things with gelatin. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
And the carcass you cannot touch it. You can't even touch it. You know?
They are unclean to you.
It's unclean.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Hold on. So can you eat pork, brother? Are you gonna eat pork? If one day you wake up and you smell bacon cooking, early, she cooking you some bacon early in the morning. You wake up, everybody know that smell of the bacon in the morning, man. Everybody knows, you damn hovering to the bacon, man, with the smell, man. And you go in there, you like, damn, cooking some bacon. She like, yeah. Are you gonna eat it? Nah. That's right. Hey, don't eat it, man. Say, hey, you going off. We not supposed to be eating that. Right? We holy, man. Right? You know?
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Bring it out.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water. Right? So if you're going to eat something, it has to have fins and scales. What has fins and scales? Type of fish. Catfish don't have no scales. They got fins, but they don't have scales. It's smooth. Shark, they don't got scales either. They smooth. Bass, bluegill, salmon,
Perch, white, tuna.
Right? Those things have fins and scales. You can eat those things. They clean, right? You don't.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So the Lord said, hey, get down with that. You want you some salmon? Hey, eat some salmon. I love salmon. I be getting down with the salmon. Right, you know?
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas.
Don't have fins and scales. What doesn't have fins and scales? You named a couple of them already. Shark, catfish, they don't have fins and scales. Dolphin. Right? What else don't have fins and scales? I don't know.
Things that's in water, just in general.
That's right. True. True. What type of fish though?
You say what?
What type of fish though? Like crab, shrimp, lobster.
Crabs is a fish?
Yeah, brother. But you can't eat crabs. You can't eat shrimp. You can't eat lobster. And see, in this society, they make that as a delicacy. Right? They like, damn, I'm about to go and I'm about to go to Juicy Seafood Crab or whatever it's called or whatever, and I'm about to eat good, but they gotta go on that one. You feel me?
They like shrimp.
They make that a delicacy. Hey, when we take a woman out, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get her some shrimp. I'm gonna take her to get some shrimp, some crab. You feel me? But they do that because they understand that we're not supposed to be eating that stuff, man. Why you think our people always die early, man? From what? Gout? Exactly. They be having gout. We be having gout. Damn high blood pressure, damn high cholesterol, you feel me? Diabetes. Why? Because they giving us the foods that the Lord told us that we couldn't eat, man. And we love it, right?
So like I got a point. And they charge you high as hell for shrimp, crab, and lobster because, well, these low-level Edomites, they don't know no better, but these high-level Edomites, they know that it's no good to you, so they charge you hella for it. So when you go out and take the girl, feel good, you pay $40 a day. Take the yacht, get you how about you?
That's right. That's right. Right, and you know Jake, and you know our people, man. Jake, they damn love to spend money. If they spend that stuff on a lot, if whatever they get costs a lot of money, it make them feel good. Right? I don't know why, but it make our people feel. It make them feel like we're doing something in this life. Right? But the Lord said, hey, you don't.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
The Lord said it's an abomination for us to eat them. An abomination is something that's real bad. Dirty. Right? Plus they dirty. That's why you think the oceans is going bad and they so dirty, because Shrimp, crab, and lobster are literally like the cockroaches of the ocean. They clean it. So when you taking all those things out, there's nothing to clean the ocean, right? All hell just kind of broke loose. But so we can't eat shrimp, crab, or lobster or pork, right? We gotta have beards on our face, right? So I don't know if you can grow one yet or not, but when you can start growing one, hey, you gotta grow that. You gotta let that thing grow, man. You might end up having a mighty beard, man. Right. Like damn James Harden or something, man. Looking mighty on the earth, like a damn king, man.
That's right.
Right? That's why you see all the brothers up here, they got beards on their face like the Lord. Right? Because we lions, man.
That's right.
Right? We the men of the Lord. Now, somebody give me that a precept.
I had, so I'm not lying, not still, niggas be up off, don't lie to one another.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
It said, so you can't do bad to your brother. You gotta love your brother, right? You got all that holding grudges and all that stuff and all, hey, that's in the past, man.
That's right.
Hey, forgive your brother, because if you don't forgive your brother, the Most High can't forgive us, right? I got you. He can't forgive us for what we did, right? So all that time, all those things, and they're hating our brothers, we mugging our
Ladies
brothers,
and gentlemen,
our sisters,
please stand
right?
as we salute Indiana's recent fallen heroes, and we remember and honor all who have made the ultimate sacrifice.
I love y'all. I don't even know y'all, but I love y'all.
That's right.
That's right.
This is love what we doing right now.
That's right.
Letting y'all know and bringing y'all to y'all real God-given nationality, letting y'all know that y'all God's chosen people.
That's right.
Give me, hold on, real quick, give me 19 and 17, then bring yours up.
This is the book of, I was going to read 16. This is the book of this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Right? And a talebearer is somebody like, if this brother tell me something, right, about himself, right? And then I'm like, oh man, let me go tell this brother about it. Look what he just told me. Hey, and that's, our people got a real bad habit of that stuff, man.
Damn gossip.
Yeah, damn gossiping, man. Hey, that's a commandment. And people don't even know that. People do it and don't even have a second thought about it. Not knowing, and every time they do that, they breaking the commandments of the Most High God.
That's right.
That's right.
Right? Hey, if somebody tell you something, hey, you take that to the grave, man.
Protect our freedoms.
And they even say that in the world. Right? Hey, my brother tell me something, hey, it's going to the grave with you, man. You feel me? Right? You know?
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord.
You know?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
You can't hate your brother or your sister in your heart, man.
That's right.
You gotta love them. Hey, we love our people. We get on our people when they going off.
Right.
But it's all out of love, man. And it's gonna tell you that, you know?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
He said, thou shalt in any wise rebuke our neighbors. Right?
And
That's
not
what real love is. Love is me telling you when you going off. Right? Love is me telling you, hey, look, brother, you gotta get you some friends. That's why we brought up the scripture. Right? Love is me bringing you back to your nationality. If I didn't tell you who you was, but I got the knowledge based off the scriptures, and I just let you go your whole life and not tell you who you are, I don't love you, brother. That's not love. Why would I let my people walk in darkness, man?
That's right.
That's evil as hell, man. Right? So we gotta rebuke our neighbors, you know?
And not suffer sin upon him.
Because if I didn't tell you, brother, if I didn't tell you, sister, I would be letting y'all walk in sin continually. Right? I will be letting.
I need one more.
Please enjoy a special presentation.
Come. All praise. All praise. Yeah. Get the brother.
Oh, you still want
get
that?
the brother a flyer too.
Yeah, I got one.
They got the description.
Hey, all
The scriptures with the description of Christ on there too.
Oh yeah. Did you wanna? Oh yeah, cause you wanna answer your first question about Christ real quick.
I got it right
Cause you said, cause I think I believe
he
you
said,
asked
show me a verse
about
about the color of Christ.
Right, Con. Give me Hold on, real quick. Bring this out first. Then I want that one too. Real quick. Quick on the phone. Real quick.
It's the book of Songs of Solomon,
Listen to this one real quick.
chapter 1 and verse 5.
Because the people in the Bible are they us. We're the people of the Bible. Right? Read.
I am black.
What Solomon say?
I am black.
What he say?
I am black.
What?
But comely.
Comely means handsome or beautiful. So Solomon just said, and this is Jesus' great-great-great-great-grandfather. He said, look, I'm a handsome black man, basically. Right? We don't finish.
I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Straight like that. Now this is about Christ.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Read it out.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Like that.
and a girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So he had a girt around the paps like a golden, like WWF belt, right? And he had a garment down to the foot. You know?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
What people have woolly hair on the earth?
Because basketball is a
You hear me, brother? Older? Woolly. Oh, woolly? Oh, yeah, like exactly.
That's right.
Exactly what type of hair we got. Woolly hair. Right? You know?
As white as snow.
He had white hair. Right? You know?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes because he drank a lot of wine. That's right, right? When you drink wine, your eyes turn red. Right, we don't?
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
If y'all take your shoes off right now and your socks, your feet gonna be the same color as the rest of your body, right? You know?
Like unto fine brass.
What color is brass?
These are the stories we remember.
Brown, right?
The hardcore games,
It's like brown,
the
you know?
Cinderella story.
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything,
These
what's
are
gonna
the
happen to
stories
you?
that shape us,
It's gonna get darker,
that show us the
right?
meaning
So
of
it's saying
because the heart of victory
like
isn't
brass,
about
you said it's brown, as if they burned in a furnace. So he was a dark-skinned man, kind of like the brother right here, man. Right? Dark-skinned man, we don't.
And so,
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Right? So he was a dark-skinned man.
memories of
Right? Hold on, somebody give me Daniel chapter 7 and 9. Real quick.
on stories of our heroes.
I was going to jump to 10.
Y'all got it for
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days is another word for God, basically. Right? That he's the Ancient of Days. He has no beginning. Right? He's the Ancient of Days. You know?
Whose garment was white as snow.
They literally describing the Most High. Right? They're literally describing the Most High. Right? People in Christianity, they tell you that he's just a puff of smoke. He don't look like that. He's just a puff of smoke. Right? But there's literally a description of the Most High God in the Bible, you know?
Whose garment was white as snow.
So he has a garment on. So clearly that means he got a body. That's right. Right? In the Bible it tell you that we made in the image of the Most High. Why you? So that if we made in his image, that means God has shoulders, he has arms, he got a torso, he got feet, man. We're made in his image. Read.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Hey, and the head of his hair was like pure wool. And we already established what people on the earth got woolly hair. Right? So we just gave out a description of what Jesus Christ looked like in the Bible and what the Most High God looked like in the Bible.
Hey, I wanted to just jump down to 10 and something for Solomon. Right here.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
Who wear golds? What people known for wearing golds in their mouth?
That's right.
That's right. We are the Israelites, man. God's chosen people. We do
Right.
it. Right? Hey, that's a custom that we get from our forefathers.
That's right.
Right? That's in the Bible. Right? You know?
Thy neck with chains of gold.
Hey, you already know when Jake gets some money, it's the first thing he gonna do. He get go get him some chains, man.
That's right.
Right? Hey, that's in the scriptures, man. That's in the Bible. Why? Because we the salt of the earth, man. The
That's
Most High
right.
put us here to just be gotta keep the commandments. Nah, you can spell a lot of this thing, man. That's what we do, man. Right? That's our culture, that's our heritage, a part of it. Our heritage is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Real quick, last one.
This is the book of Revelations,
I know y'all cool.
chapter 21 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 21 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And had a wall great and high,
Right, so this is the kingdom of heaven. It said it had a wall great and high, you know?
and had 12 gates.
It had what?
12
It
gates.
had 12 gates. For what? You know?
And at the gates, 12 angels.
12 angels.
And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So there's 12 gates to the kingdom of heaven. A lot of people only say it's one gate. That's a lie. Once again, the Bible says otherwise. There's 12 gates, and each gate has the name of the 12 tribes of Israel on there.
Right.
Right? The what? Right? Got the names of the 12 tribes of Israel on there. Both of y'all said y'all father would be a so-called African American. That means y'all would be Israelites from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's right.
Right? Y'all got the same blood that Jesus had in his veins running through y'all veins, man.
That's right.
How come they not telling y'all that in Christianity? Right? Bring it out.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Hey, he came from Judah, man, the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Same tribe that y'all brothers and sisters from, right? Straight like that. Right? Wait, finish that verse.
Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
Right? So now, this is the point, right? What's your nationality? If I asked you now that y'all know what y'all know, what your nationality was, right? What would you tell me? You said what?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you from the tribe of Judah, but what's your nation called?
It's about to.
Israelite.
That's right.
That's right, Doc.
That's right. Hey, never forget that, man. Right? It's power with that. I tell people that all the time. First of all, Israel in the Hebrew, because that's what our native language is. We speak Hebrew, right? It's Yasha Allah in the Hebrew tongue. That's what Israel means. It's Yasha, or that's how you say Israel in the Hebrew. It's Yasha Allah, which means Prince of the Power, because we princes of the Most High God.
That's right.
We the sons and the daughters of the Most High God. Right? So y'all.
That one don't work, man.
All right, brother. Hey, y'all stay safe out here too, man.
Y'all too.
I am.